Floss Tubers, it's Mary after a long hiatus. I just wanted to come and say hello and show you a progress video of what I'm working on. I have been stitching away, even though I haven't posted to Flosstube in quite some time. Life has been busy, you know how it gets, especially as a mom, and lots of stuff going on. I'm looking forward to hopefully slowing down a little bit in May. Well, we're not, what are we in? This is March the 31st, so we have a whole another month of April, and then in May, hopefully things will slow down a little bit and I'll be indoors more in the Florida heat. I apologize that I'm hoarse. I'm always kind of hoarse, but I'm worse off for some reason right now. I don't know. It's probably partially allergies. I've had a sore throat for off and on for months. I've had a lot of dental work done, and I don't know, every time I come back from the dentist, I get a really sore throat, so I don't know what they're giving me, but I won't make this long. I have so many whips going on. Let me back up. I have a lot of unfinished projects going on, but since Christmas, I've been working on pretty much just my heaven and earth design. I tend to really love it when I'm working on it, and then when I get sick of it, put it away for quite a while. I started it in January of 2017, so I'm still only on I have 4 pages going kind of at the same time. Anyway, let me show you, and hopefully I will get this in to the screen because I can't see what I'm doing because I still haven't updated my recording equipment. So I hope that you can see this. And YouTube is going to take a really weird expression of me looking at this because that's what it always does. I'm a really sloppy stitcher, as you can tell, and I apologize. I have this page finished, almost this page finished. What else? Let's see. I think that I like to do parking, but I don't do it right. And I end up sort of doing cross country and then sort of going off and leaving these long threads and then not knowing where to pick them back up because I'm so unorganized. I make it work, but it probably slows me down, and it sure does look sloppy when I show it like this. My favorite part so far, I have so many favorite parts. The fun thing about this is Treasure Hunt Bookshelf, which some of you have probably seen. I think it's a fairly popular pattern on Heaven and Earth designs. It's Amy Stewart design, and it's a big, huge bookshelf. I think this is going to be 3 feet across when it's finished. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I love it because there's so many little vignettes in it. You know, it's lots of stuff going on, characters coming out of the books. I just love it because I love to read. I love fantasy. My kids and I now are going again through the Harry Potter series. So much fun. But anyway, this is my favorite part so far. If you can see past all of the floss, this lady is looking up, looking for a book maybe, with the lantern. I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be Amy, the artist herself, because she has red hair. But I just love it, and I know I've seen it in the picture, but for some reason, on the stitched piece, it just looks so cool to me, and it puts everything in perspective, I guess, with the background and the way that she looks in the shadows. So that has been fun to see develop. It's been a little tricky with some of these colors, lots of similar colors, ivories, creams, light yellows, and then browns and taupes and things like that, but it's getting there. This page here has been a real I guess is the word. It's funny because as you can see, I've started a number of different pages. Again, my name could be the Disorganized Stitcher. Seriously. And so I had gone on to this after I had gone down here. And I had a couple of some white holes there, and I had posted a picture of it on the Facebook treasure hunt bookshelf group. And somebody said, "Oh, it looks great," but my OCD is going crazy with those couple of holes left. Couple of holes. I thought, okay, well, let me go ahead and fill those in before I take another picture, right? It's not a couple of holes. I felt like I was stitching for weeks, and to fill in. And then I, sometimes, I don't know if you guys do this that do big designs. There are days when I get lazy and I'm like, you know what? There's a hole. This is the color I'm using right now. This color's close enough and I'm going in that hole. And so it's not perfect. Now there is a mistake right here, if you can see that, on that candle. It's way off. I don't know what I was thinking, or I was probably tired. It's probably 3 in the morning and I probably pulled the wrong, mixed up the numbers. But I kept thinking, well, that's interesting, that candle, the way that she did the flame. Like, it's really, that's an interesting choice. Well, it would be an interesting choice, I guess, but it's not the one she made. She made the better choice. And it's supposed to be a much lighter color, so you're getting the glow off of the candlelight. So I will have to frog that. I don't normally frog, unless it's a really glaring mistake. Obviously, if it's a piece where the count is, if I get the count off and it's obvious, or if it's this where I got the color like way off the chart, then, what else can you do? But I tend not to try to pull stuff up. I just sort of fudge around it. And I actually pride myself on that. But here it's going to have to change. And I keep telling myself, like, it's going to be 3 feet across and almost, I think like 2 feet down or something. So it's not, a couple little colors aren't going to be that obvious, but with the candle, I will definitely take that out and change it. What else can I tell you? This is really all I have to show right now. I got some new stuff for Christmas that I haven't shown. And I stitched a bunch before Christmas on my Nativity Holy Night, Oh Holy Night Nativity from Stony Creek, which I really need to be stitching on because it was supposed to be a gift for my mother 2 years ago for Christmas. And here we are, and I'm only about halfway done. So going into April, I really should be picking that up again. So maybe I will do that once I'm ready to take a break from this. But I am loving this. I am loving stitching on this so much. I love the colors. It's just, somebody once said that Amy Stewart was a color alchemist. And I think that's the perfect, like, she really knows her colors and the way they blend in just such beautiful combinations and things like that. And with that, I am starting to ramble. So I know that there's so many Flosstube videos to watch out there. So I'm going to cut it off so that you can move on to somebody else. And I will be seeing you guys hopefully sooner this time, and hopefully with at least one of these pages finished. There's 4 to choose from that I could finish. In fact, this up here is still not finished. And I apologize if it's coming into the shot, the grime. It obviously needs a wash. My grime guard is not doing all it should. But, it can only do so much. So anyway, guys, I will see you next time. I love you all, and I will see you later. Bye.